Hi guys, Jessie here, and welcome back to my Young Justice reaction series. Today we are going to be moving on to Season 1, Episode 8. Last episode we were introduced to Dr. Fate, our first kind of glimpse into the sorcery side of DC superheroes, and Wally West, who is very much in the pro-science, anti-magic kind of category, tried to, leave in the magic stuff because he wanted to get with Megan. Because that kind of seems like his main character trait at the moment, which is, But we got some cool conversations about, the concept of magic and faith and magic versus science. And what does it actually mean in a universe that has literal sorcerers and gods in it? So, where do you draw that line? But yeah, all in all, an enjoyable episode. I have a tendency to enjoy fantasy a little more than sci-fi, so the introduction of magic into the show is, fun. So with that, let's continue on to Season 1, Episode 8.
I need to talk to Aqualad. The rest of you, hit the showers and head home. Head home? I am home. Just Aqualad.
Oh.
Of late, I am not even convinced I belong on the surface world. For so many years, it filled my every thought. But now that I am here, my dreams are all Atlantis.
Atlantis? Or someone you left behind? You can split your time between the surface and the sea, but not your mind. Either you're here 100%, or you need to walk away. Make a decision, Calder. And make it soon.
That's the Batman I know and love. Kind of a hard ass. No mincing words with that man.
Recognize Aqualad E02.
Poseidonis? That's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Kyrie Calderon.
Anaxorin.
Calderon! Oh, so good to see you. Calder!
Apologies, my queen. I did not mean to interrupt.
It is well. I have another glass. Will I see you at dinner?
Yes, your majesty.
We shall talk then. You look well, Calder.
Yes, surface life agrees with you.
You speak as if I have been gone for years, but it has only been
2 months.
That long? Then I must make up for lost time. Tula, would you accompany me to dinner tonight at the palace? I wish I could invite you as well.
I made that choice long ago.
We have another class, but I will see you tonight.
You have to tell him.
Would you like me to turn that on?
No.
Well, would you like to help me make dinner?
No.
Let's see. We're gonna need some brown sugar, a little butter, some salt, cooking oil, vinegar, a few eggs, a couple of tomatoes, some milk, a bowl of flour, and a few cups of... Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have paid more attention. It was too much at once. Too much at once. Hello, Megan. That's so mean.
Okay. I don't know what it is about kids shows romances that just make me deeply uncomfortable. They're always so awkward. So awkward.
That was Kieran's Alpha Squad. Don't let it happen again. No, sir.
I know this guy.
All squads ready.
Black Mantis.
Beta squad ready. Gamma squad ready. Delta squad ready.
Epsilon Squad ready. Phase 1 complete. Initiate Phase 2.
Hey, Rob.
Just awkward.
It is nice to see, though, them acknowledging Dick Grayson's kind of acrobatic roots. Oh, okay. Okay, you might want to go talk to him. You know?
Master Bruce wishes to see you.
What's this?
Training. Hand-eye coordination.
One-on-one?
If you think you can handle it.
A gigantic echinoderm, frozen, yet still alive. Of course, at this point, our data is quite limited.
That was really cute.
This creature is very promising.
I am considering rejoining you at the conservatory.
You realize you left your studies some time ago. Your sorcery skills have not kept pace. You would no longer be in Tula's class or Garth's.
Perhaps I will require a tutor.
We have an announcement.
I am with child.
Oh.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Congratulations, an heir to the throne at last. Apologies, Prince Orm. I did not mean...
No fear, Calder. No one could be more thrilled at this news than I.
Thank you, brother. Thanks to you all.
Showing
Superman to
everyone's
Aquaman. League
family.
emergency in Tokyo Bay. Rendezvous at the Watchtower.
Acknowledged.
Does
It
Caldor have
seems I must
family?
take my leave. Swim with me.
There is something I must... Please, Tula, I have made a decision. To stay in Atlantis. With you. Because of you.
Calder, I'm sorry. We wanted to tell you sooner, but Garth and I, we are together.
At least the destruction of your city will take away the awkwardness. You do not have to deal with the fallout of that conversation. Congratulations.
Surface communications are down. We cannot reach King Orin. Summon more troops to the palace. The palace was not the only target. I witnessed explosions in sectors 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Nothing in Sector 4? Explosions all over the city except where the Science Center is located, where your giant sea star is secured.
Then it is all a diversion. But with the king away, I must protect the queen and the heir.
I need no protection. Go!
No, Mira. If you suffered any injury, my brother would never forgive me.
The prince is right, my queen. This battle is mine.
And mine.
Your place is with Tula.
An episode of Hello, Mate.
This came in the mail for you. You opened it? Mom? No, just read it.
I've been awarded a full Wayne Foundation scholarship to the Gotham Academy, but I didn't apply.
It's not that kind of scholarship. You qualify or you don't. Gotham Academy is very prestigious. You should be thrilled.
Yeah, I'm not switching schools.
Artemis, this is a chance to better your life. A chance I never had.
Okay, Mom. I'll go. I'll go for you.
Huh.
You should be with Tula.
The queen watches over Tula and sent me after you.
Don't get snippety with your best friend. Don't get him killed. You'll never forgive yourself. What is this giant starfish? Isn't there like a cosmic
You have a plan.
psychic starfish in DC?
Calder?
Impressive, is it not? Aqualad. You really have no ambition beyond serving Aquaman? Aren't scores of others willing to die for their king? This fool, for example.
Garth, get your head in the game.
That ain't good.
If I can't have it, no one can!
That is...
I wish you both nothing but the best.
Calder's a good guy.
Have you ever wondered what would have happened if I had stayed behind and you had become Aqualad?
Never.
No, neither have I.
I was unable to secure the objective and was forced to execute Plan B.
You did well. Everything falls into place.
Okay, what is the plot? What are they trying to do? Every single episode, I think I know what's going on. And I think I get another piece of the gigantic puzzle that is Cadmus. And then every single time I'm like, okay, now there's a giant regenerating starfish. That's part of the plan now, apparently. So, okay, apparently Black Manta is also a part of Cadmus, or, dealing with Cadmus. Which makes me think that Cadmus is just evil Justice League. Because it's all these different villains coming together for what seems to be a common goal. What is that common goal? I don't know. I have a feeling that their common goal is to destroy the Justice League. So, I don't know what cloning Superman, League of Assassins, a bunch of robotics, and a giant regenerating starfish have to do with it. And also, what was that cosmic starfish? I know, and I can't remember its name, that was a starfish supervillain, basically. Besides it being like a cosmic alien starfish, is that it at one point wore a tiny little Robin suit. And I didn't read the comics, but my friends showed me all these pictures of this tiny little starfish in a Robin suit. And that it was actually once like a cosmic force to be reckoned with. And comics are weird. So, I don't know if this is a different, separate starfish-based entity. It might. And what does this have to do with anything else? No idea. But this was like our first Calder, focused episode. The last time we got, a big episode with him, and it was the episode where they were trying to figure out who was going to be leader, but that was more about Robin than it was him. It was nice to see Atlantis. Or I guess it wasn't Atlantis, though. It's nice to see where Aqualad was from, seeing a bit of, their magic. Because we heard in the last episode that Aqualad trained at an academy to use magic, and apparently left behind his best friend and the girl he was in love with, and then they ended up getting together. Which, that's rough, buddy. And also, apparently, Aquaman got his wife pregnant, so good for him. That's a small detail that I'm curious about, because maybe it's just dealing with the themes of family that happened in this episode. I don't know if it's going to be a plot point and that I should remember that Mira's pregnant. I don't see it becoming a plot point because this isn't about the Justice League, it's about the Young Justice. So I guess, it just has to deal with the idea of family in this episode. I'm just wondering if Calder has any biological family or parents, because we just saw him with his friends and with his king. But if he's visiting home again, and he doesn't visit, his parents, I'm guessing he doesn't have any? Because there's, a nice montage where we got to see basically all of the Young Justice with their family, except for Megan and obviously Superboy, which obviously are the two characters that kind of live at, like, the Justice League headquarters, Mount Justice. When it shows, like, all the characters with their family, I'm just wondering who you're supposed to be comparing their experience to. Is it supposed to show that Kaldor doesn't have a family? But that's not necessarily true. He clearly has a very close relationship to, like, his friends and the king queen, and that's its own, like, pseudo-family. Or if it's supposed to be, oh, Superboy doesn't have anyone else outside of the Young Justice League. Because there's that nice little quote at the very beginning where he tells everyone to go home. Superboy says, I am. Because obviously he has, like, daddy issues with Superman, and the fact that he doesn't actually have a name, and that sucks for him. He does not have a family or a name or a home. He wants that relationship with Superman, and it's not like he can escape Superman. He has basically his face and his name, but yeah, there's some cute moments between everyone. We got to see the extended Flash brood and the amount of speedsters in that house. So obviously, yeah, Barry Allen and Iris West and, like, their family. We had a very cute moment with Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne. Because I feel like Dick kind of misread the situation when he's just like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, I just want to talk to Kaldor. When it was just something personal with Kaldor at that moment. But I'm guessing that Robin and Batman are so used to just sharing everything. They're basically the closest, in my head, between every sidekick and their superhero. Though that just might be me projecting. But it's interesting to see how much softer Bruce is with Dick rather than, like, Kaldor. Because with Kaldor, he is more like the traditional Batman that I know, which is figure your shit out. He was very brisk, to the point, no mincing words. And then he goes back home and just like, I'm gonna go play basketball with my kid because he's feeling jealous. It was like a nice, very soft moment. I enjoy little moments with like that. I'm happy I got my Bad Dad moment. I will shut up about Bad Dad until probably next episode, where I will find another way to bring up Bad Dad into a conversation that did not need it. And then we got to see a little bit about Artemis's home life. And apparently she's also from Gotham. And that surprised me because I guess I just expected her to be closer to Green Arrow. So I guess I was just expecting her to be in Star City. But there's teleportation, so I guess it doesn't matter. I have no idea the distance between Gotham and Star City. Like, I know Gotham's supposed to be in, like, New Jersey, but I have no idea where Star City is supposed to be located. But yeah, we gotta see a bit of her home life, and apparently she comes from, a horror situation. Single mother brought her up, it looks like, and she's in a wheelchair, and I'm wondering, like, how long has that been a thing? Has it been, like, a recent situation, and that's why she took up vigilantism? But her mom seems to know about the fact that her daughter is, a sidekick to a member of the Justice League. So I wonder what made her agree to it. What the situation is there. Because obviously Bruce seems to know about their situation because he sent them a full ride to a more prestigious school. But for what purpose? Is he just being nice and trying to help out? Probably, but... And I still doubt that she is the mole in this situation. I don't think she's leaking any information. Yeah, sucks for Kaldor, though. He'll find love. He's a nice guy. He'll do fine on the surface. But at least it's good to see that he doesn't seem to, regret his choices in the matter. And he took that like a champ. There's always, this trope where best friends get jealous of each other and then it ends up getting one of the people hurt in the end, but he didn't seem to hold it against, because Kaldor's the most level-headed out of everyone on the team, so yeah, he took it like a champ, so final thoughts, though, about the episode, and just kind of a theory about what Cadmus is. So I am now on the strong belief that it is just basically a bunch of people's nemesises, but all the supervillains from the different rogues galleries all coming together to make their own dark Justice League. Probably led by Lex Luthor, because it seems to at least slightly revolve around Superman. And then they're collecting a bunch of stuff to enact some sort of evil plan. Do not know what it is because, I don't know. Maybe it's a super weapon. Maybe it's, maybe they're making, like, a mega clone. I think it has to do something with cloning. So maybe Superboy was like a test run. Like, okay, if we can clone Superman, now let's try to clone him and make him better. So they're taking a alien starfish that has, like, regenerative properties and now making a clone that can regenerate. Or maybe not even a clone, maybe like some sort of super evil monster that has, like, it's just like a Frankenstein mismatch of all these things that they've been collecting. So yeah, that is what I'm guessing. I'm guessing evil robot magic starfish aliens that may or may not have the superpowers of Superman. That sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I've seen weirder in DC Comics, so yeah. They also might just be making, like, a super weapon, or maybe none of these are connected. That is a possibility, and that I'm just trying to connect all these dots and then trying to shove everything together, when really, they're not connected at all, and the Red Tornado robot stuff, and the League of Assassins, and the magic users in the Dr. Fate episode, and this giant starfish have nothing to do with each other. Yeah, that was my reaction to Season 1, Episode 8 of Young Justice, Downtime. Not that it was a lot of downtime for Kaldor, unfortunately. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. So until next time, see ya.